everyone, it's me. I'm back just to kind of give you guys an update. I wasn't going to do a video this week because I didn't think that I had much to talk about, and I don't think I have much to talk about. I am sitting on the floor today. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sitting on the floor because last week I kicked the camera while the table many times, and a lot of the video was like, ooh. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like that this time. So hopefully it's not like that. I want to start off by telling everyone, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being supportive. I'm getting a lot of good job, you know, and it's so empowering and it keeps me so pumped. My father-in-law came over today and he's like, wow, you look great. And for me, I don't see it every day. You know, I know I'm losing weight, but I don't see it every day. So when somebody else can, you know, acknowledge it and tell me how great I look, it makes me feel amazing because he knows how much work I'm putting into this and how much work his son is, you know, put into helping me. He talks to him every single night and he's always telling him what he's cooking. And, you know, I think it's super cool to have somebody know the kind of work that we put in and still be able to acknowledge, you know, how I look. Makes me feel good. People who see me every day, obviously, you're not going to notice right away unless you're holding on to me, which that could get weird, so don't. I am down 3 more pounds, so I'm at week 5, total of 27. I feel really good. Not as energized as I was at the beginning, but I think it's because my body's finally getting used to the changes. One of the questions I did get was, what does a day-to-day meal look like for you? Mine is going to be different than most because I typically, yes, I'm big, I get it, but I don't eat all day long. And a lot of people think that big people just sit there and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. That's not true. In fact, I don't eat majority of the day. It's the amount of food that I was eating at night right before bed, and then it wasn't just a little bit. Since doing that, I've actually had to set timers to remind myself to eat because I know that it's very important and I need to make sure that my food's equally stretched out throughout the day and not just all put in my body at the end of the night. Typically, they say a person should not fast so much, but for me it works out a lot easier. So I won't wake up and have breakfast majority of the time. It's not an everyday thing, but majority of the time I won't wake up and have breakfast. I'll have my coffee, and after my coffee I will wait until 11, and at 11 I'll go ahead and eat a big decent sized breakfast to get me over till dinner time. During the day I don't snack. I will, if I'm hungry, I will give myself one of those advanced slim fast shakes. They are only 1 carb, and it kicks the edge off of being hungry, and it's like eating ice cream. And I did find strawberry ones, and it's like eating a milkshake. I really like them. So that if I eat anything during the middle of the day, it'll be those or something that's like no carbs. And it's worked really well for me because dinner time comes, I'm hungry. And I try to eat by 7, so that way from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. I'm pretty much fasting. They call that the 8-16, so you're eating for 8 hours and you're fasting for 16. So I'm getting a little discouraged, not with my weight or my journey, because it's the best thing that's happened to me, and it's one of the biggest things I'm proud of. But I think I'm getting discouraged because my first video had a lot of views, and this one, the second one, not so many. And I know it caught a lot of people's attention, but I don't want all my videos to be like that. I want to talk about good things. That's why I've been getting discouraged, because I'm not sure exactly what to talk about. Nobody's really asking me any questions. I'm getting a lot of keto questions still, and I think that's great. I'll answer them as much as I can, but I'm not a doctor. I can't give you guys that kind of information. My husband's taken over and done a lot of the research, and he's doing a lot of the cooking, and I feel like he's the reason why I've been so successful with my diet, and he's been super supportive. I really feel like if he wasn't helping me or doing this with me, I wouldn't be as successful. He did order a keto It's a recipe book, a cookbook. I went through it yesterday. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. There is a lot of appetizers. They're keto friendly stuff, but they're like a little higher on the carbs, and my carb intake is not, it's not good for a breakfast, lunch, and dinner course that they have in this book. One of the things I did find that they had was a bread. It's like a 5-minute microwave quick bread. It says it's almond flour, baking powder, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil melted. And then all you have to do is grease like a little mug, and it says you microwave for 90 seconds and take a few minutes for it to cool. Pop out, mug gently, and slice into 4 thin slices. Like, I could totally do that. And it's super, it says it's only 2 carbs. Serving size is 2. Okay, so it's 4 carbs. I can have 2 of those little ones for only 2 carbs. It's kind of worth it. I haven't had any bread. I haven't had any tortillas. I haven't had any chips. I haven't had any cereal. And I love my cereal. No potatoes. I haven't had a lot of things that I do like. So seeing some of this stuff that's a substitution for what you really want, I mean, it really helps. I did learn, I learned that cauliflower, they sell them in a bag at Fry's. I ordered online. I did my grocery shopping online because if I go to the store, then I get more than I need, and I'm not ready for that yet. So I did order, I found a bag, and it was a cauliflower, and it was all like minced up. It was just the head of the cauliflower, and some of the recipes I was reading that it was attached to was rice. And so we're gonna try that this week. We're gonna experiment with it. My husband did make some cinnamon rolls this morning, and they were really, really good. They turned out being like super, super tiny cinnamon rolls and thin. They were like flat cookies, but it was just enough sweetness to satisfy me for breakfast. I ate 2 of them. They were a carb each, and they're the keto ones. And so my daughter didn't like them. She loved the icing. Of course, it was cream cheese. It tastes like a cheesecake. And they were really good. But for the size of it and the amount of carbs, I don't think I'll be eating those anymore. There's quite a bit left, but he can eat those because he doesn't need to lose a bunch of weight. He has lost weight. He's lost 9 pounds. So I'm super proud of him. Do you guys think a 16-minute video is too long? Probably, huh? And I only ask because, yes, I'm going to throw you under the bus, honey. The other day I was like, hey, babe, did you watch my second video? And he's like, I started it, but I didn't finish it. And this was like 4 days ago. And today I kind of threw it out there, and I was like, hey, babe, what do you think I should talk about today? And, of course, reverse psychology. I'm like, never mind. You haven't even watched the rest of my second video, so you can't help me. He's like, well, how do you know I didn't watch it? And I just said, I just know you didn't. You can't give me any kind of advice. It was a guilt trip. So then like 2 minutes later, he's sitting on the bed. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm watching the rest of your video. I'm like, shit, not even my husband watched my whole video? The hell? I'm probably not going to do a video every week like I anticipated because I don't really have much to talk about. Nobody's really asking me any personal questions, and I think I kind of wanted it to be more on a personal level. We're all going to buy some bikes and go cruising through the neighborhood. So if you're out there and you see us, wave to us, tell us hi. I say that because I have a lot of family on here and we all live in the same neighborhood, so make sure you say hi. What's the word? This editing is going to take so long because I've got so many mixed up and so many... Man! probably go ahead and move from check-ins from every week to every other week until I get some more things to talk about. I'm at a loss, and usually I'm the one who don't shut up, so the fact that I don't have anything to talk about, you're welcome. If there's anything you guys can think of to talk about, comment below like everybody else does. Don't forget to subscribe. Like that? Did I do it right? So I think I did good. Subscribe, follow me, comment for questions. I will be trying to think of something to throw in as like a twist to kind of, you need to capture the audience attention. So I'm going to capture your attention. And what else? You guys, there's totally nobody else here. It's just me. I'm trying to make it seem like I got and cut. Just me here. Now I feel stupid. I shouldn't have told you guys that. Anyways, you have questions or anything, just let me know. And I will be more than happy to answer them. And we'll go from there. Have a great week.